Hey guys, this is Powerwang Z. In this video we're going to be covering the Astro A50 wireless headset. This is the Halo 5 117 version. So this is the green and gold headset. They also make an A40 in gray and blue. You can check out my unboxing video of that as well on my channel. But this is a really nice headset. There's some cool accessories included. So we're going to go ahead and flip this up and I'll talk a little bit about what's included in the box. So the first thing you get a unique display stand for this headset, so it hooks it and holds it up nice, so you don't have the thing just laying around or sitting on top of your system or on top of your entertainment center. It's got its own EQ, which is it's got its own mix amp that comes with it. It's the mix amp TX transmitter that allows you to do wireless. I believe it's full wireless on this one, so that your chat and your gameplay sounds are both wireless. They come through that mix amp and are broadcast wirelessly to you. It is a cable you do have to run. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm incorrect. There is a cable you do have to run between your controller and your headset, much like on the A40s, but your sound doesn't come through there for your game. That comes through wirelessly. You've also got another aux in, so you can do other sound with it. I believe you can do like music in with that. You've got flip to mute, which is kind of slick. So you flip up your mic and it'll mute. I don't like that. I like the push button on the A40s better, and I'll kind of go into that a little bit in this video. You've got a volume controller on there, as well as you've got an optical out to send out audio, and then you can balance with game and voice, and then you've got Dolby 7.1 on these as well as an optical in. It's really nice. These are really nice headsets that Astro makes. They are a bit on the expensive side. I believe the MSRP on these guys is $299. I paid significantly less. I got a good deal on these. But this is an Xbox One exclusive edition. I think you actually can still use it with your PlayStation 4. You just have to get a different chat adapter, and they'll also work with your PC. But let's get into this guy. So it's pretty nice packaging. It's a slip cover over a harder cardboard. You've got some nice art showing off the headset. You've got a feature list on the back of the box and images of everything that's included. And then on this side you've got your circle tape here that holds it all together. And then the center of this slips out. So let's go ahead and get the circle tape cut. And get inside the package. Take a look at these. I'm really excited to get these. I really want to use these. I really want wireless sound, and I'm hoping to be able to configure these a little bit better than I am my current setup for my stream. So let's go ahead and we'll tip this up, and we'll slip the inner box out and set the outer shell aside, which is just a softer flexing cardboard. This is that nicer, more what I would call collectible style box cardboard. You've got the UNSC emblem, A50 Halo wireless headset. Again, some more Halo themed UNSC art. And the kind of patterning follows all the way around the box. And then you've got the Astro logo on the book end of that, which is where it's going to flex open. So we go ahead and flip these guys open and take a gander at what's inside. So inside the package here, you've got your mix amp and your headphones right here. So we're going to pull the headphones and the mix amp out and take a look at those first. I'm going to set them aside, and then I'll get the box out of our way just so we can do a little bit of looking at these. You can get all your sound wirelessly on these guys. The design is really nice. They feel very much like my A40s. They're adjustable, so you can... It's hard to do it when they're not in your head, but you push down on the center piece or push up on each earpiece, and they adjust to fit your melon. You've got your boom mic here. Apparently you just flip it up and it mutes you, which I think that's pretty slick. That way if you just don't want to chat, you just flip it up. On the back we've got some buttons and dials here. And it looks like we've got on there, we've got a power button. It looks like an EQ mode. Yeah, that looks like the mode it's in. And then on this side you've got your controller plug-in and your charging cable plug-in right here, and it uses a mini USB or micro. I think it's micro USB. It's the very small one though that most phones use nowadays, and then a headset jack to plug into your chat side. It's very nice. The design in here is very cool. You can see, and I believe the side plates are interchangeable on these guys. I know they are on some of their other headsets. I would have to look, but it does do, okay. And this side is actually a button, so you can blend your audio. You can focus, you can press it this way toward the 117 and it will go focus more on voice, which kind of just turns the volume of your game sound down and the volume of your voice sound up, and vice versa. So if you don't care about the chat or the game, you can tap it all the way to one way. The A40s adjust a little differently than that, and I'll show that off in a second. You've got an Astro emblem here on the mic boom, and like I said, the mic boom swivels. So we'll get a look at what else is in here. So we'll set that guy aside. We've got the mix amp itself. So this is what sends your signal to your device. There's a little plastic piece over it, so we're going to get that ripped off of there so it stops reflecting light and shows off more of the true color. The true color of this guy is more of a flat green. It's got the 117 here, Halo, and then Astro. You've got your power button, and then a button, I'm guessing, that turns on stereo sound. I haven't looked at the manual yet. So you've got, on the back, you've got an aux input. You've got your power from your USB. You've got your two optical ports, your in and your out, and then a USB that you can plug into your computer. And then on the back, each of these does have a serial number, so you can register it to your specific Astro account, so for your warranty and whatnot. It's nice. It's not very large. To give kind of some size reference to it, here it is sitting next to an Xbox controller. That's an Xbox One controller. It is smaller than that. So we'll get that out of the way. We'll set the mix amp off to the side and the headset off to the side, and we'll get into what else is in the rest of the box. I will do a video a little later talking about if I like these more than the A40s or the A40s more, because I do own both headsets. And in the future I do plan on buying the Mixamp TR just so I can do some comparison between those. And I'll end up selling whichever of those I don't like. But again, back into the box here with what we have. So there's nothing else on this side. That's just kind of your top protection. Inside, looks like we've got do not return your gear to the store. If your product requires updates, you can do them here. After you update, register your product here. If you have questions or concerns, your support link and FAQ knowledge base. All that stuff's on a little card. That's in multiple languages. You've also got your manual, which tells you about all of the functions. And I'm going to look really quick and see what those two buttons on the face are. It's also got your setup guide in here, so how to get this thing connected to your computer and or your Xbox One, so you get all of your sound set up. The buttons on there do not appear to be labeled on this side. How about this one? Okay, it looks like maybe a pairing button. Yeah, pairing and a power button is what it appears to be on here. Yeah, unfortunately the manual doesn't cover it extremely well on what that button is. I will put an annotation in if it's any different. So here you have your, what else we've got in here is the stand parts. I'm going to pull all this stuff out as we go. But the first thing we have in here, I'm going to get in a little closer so you guys can see this better, is the chat headset plugin. So this guy plugs into your Xbox controller. It's got the two prongs and the proprietary Microsoft controller. It's got a Halo logo here on it, and the Astro logo on the bottom. And this just goes from your controller to your headset to bring you your voice chat. Because I don't believe they've opened up any of this stuff to be able to do full wireless yet. You've got a little packet here. That's your warranty information. Important to keep, but not important to have sitting around. The rest of this looks like it is the pieces for the display stand. So I'm making sure all of these guys are in here. So we can show off how this all goes together. So this is the base, this is the stand. I'm going to pull all this stuff out and just set it aside and get the stand put together. Comes with an optical cable, which you'll want to use for audio, and then comes with a USB, looks like 2 USB cables, because there are 2 USB cables, and then another part for the stand. So I'm going to go ahead and close the box back up. That's all that's inside the box, is those items. I'm going to get a little bit more in detail with them because I do have to put together the headset stand here so you guys can see that a little bit better. So there's 3 pieces to the headset stand. I'm going to slide all the cables out of the way. There's 3 pieces to this. There's the base, the actual stand, and then the piece that holds the headphones. I'm going to take a quick look at the instruction manual because I believe there were assembly instructions. Yep, indeed there are. So the assembly instructions are here. Kind of hard to get that to show up really well, but I will set them to the side and run with it. So you take this part and it sets upright. This is your top, this is your bottom. You take this piece and you plug it into the top. And this is probably going to be a little bit of effort here. So there's some plastic pieces on there you want to take off. And then there's some little tabs right here. They slide in 2 pieces here. You just get that hooked on. And this is a little bit tough to do. It is a very tight fit. So what that says to me is that it is going to be a pretty good construction, and that it's going to be hard to take apart also. I don't want to break this guy though, that's the problem. Some of these can be insanely difficult to put together. Okay, so there we go. Part of the trick is just getting this guy lined up and shoved in, and it is not easy, it really isn't. So once you put this together, I don't think you're taking it apart. It snaps in, and so you have a little hook for your headset to rest on. And then same with the bottom, you've got some plastic to remove. It says here audio tray transmitter, so I think you can actually does it go? Okay, I got you. So this is actually the bottom. And that's going to sit on your desk, on your surface. You've got some tabs here that hook into the tabs here on the bottom, you can see. And then what you can do is you can set your mix amp right into that so it completes the look. We're going to get the mix amp out of the way though, because we're going to have to get this guy together. So you've got 2 tabs here and here. They go into these slots here and here. But you've got a center piece to them underneath that's very hard to see. But that slides right through the center of these to help line that up. So I'm going to flip that toward me and get that going. These are not the easiest to get together. Once you get them together, do not take them apart. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. And then there's some snaps up here that then clip into the side. And you got to push real hard once you get these guys together to get everything to line up. And it all, eventually if you push hard enough in all the spots, and you kind of want to be gentle but kind of want to be firm, you get everything locked in place, and then you have this nice stand for your controller, or excuse me, your headset, and then everything goes and fits nicely right in there for display. So we'll back it out again here so you can get a look at this guy as it stands up. Go that direction. We'll pick up the headset, and then the headset just sits off the top. So it's a nice way to keep your headset out of the way. And then you just run all of your cables out the back. Again, you have two USB cables, one for plugging in, one for charging. There's also another USB connection on here. I don't see a matching cable for that. I wonder if that's just to charge with. So it looks like maybe one of the USB cables is something you have to purchase if you're going to set it up yourself. So I'm just going to look at these really quick and see what they come with. So it's got 4 cables included. It's got a 0.5 millimeter USB cable to charge the A50s, a 1.0 M 1 meter. So it's got 2 different size cables. So I'm guessing, yeah, one comes out the back of there and goes into the device. We'll look at it in just a second. So you got 2 cables of different lengths for USB, one for charging and one for power of the device. Then you have the Toslink optical cable, so that's going to go to your device. And I'm going to do one last sweep of the box here really quick, because I do think we might be missing a cable. If not, I've got plenty of USB cables. I've got them everywhere. Yeah, so the 2 buttons, I thought it was a pairing button and the Dolby on and off. So that's your 7.1 on and off. I think the Mix Amp TR is honestly going to be a better Mix Amp, but I do want to do an actual review of them. So yeah, you get an optical out, which is an optical pass-through, so you can send your audio in and out and pass it through to another device. You've got a USB, so that is where your charger plugs in. And it does look like it's got some setup instructions here on how to use this guy with your laptop, saying that you plug the USB cable into your USB port to power it, and then the optical into the optical. So it does not look like you can get sound through USB on this guy. But I do think you could output your PC sound or output the sound of this to your PC instead. So we'll take a look at this guy and do some playing around and talk about my setup with it in the coming weeks. But these are the Halo Astro A50s. A very nice headset, come with a lot of accessories, and if these are anything at all like the A40s, will have fantastic sound. I'll have a review and comparison video of the 2 coming up in the very near future, so you can understand the differences between the A40s and the A50s and how they sound, because you do have 7.1 on these, but it's only optional on the A40. So you get stereo without the mix amp, and with the mix amp you will get the full sound. So I'm going to check out some things, let you guys know what I think about it, and we will chat about those in another video. But thank you guys for watching. This has been an unboxing video of the Astro A50 wireless headset, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, click the thumbs down, and then in the description or in the comments section, let me know why. Let me know what you think I can do better. But again, thank you for watching. If you wanted to support the channel, all you have to do is click the subscribe or follow button down below, and that will get you notice when I put up new videos, new content, stuff like that. And you can also check me out on GameWisp and Twitch. My handle on there is also PowerWangZ. Thanks, guys.